So if a guy just calls you up and says, I want to buy a project car, will you?
Oh yeah.
You will sell.
Yeah,
projects.
I have lots of them actually. And I have some of them that are worth real money that in the past I wasn't willing to sell because I figured we'd build them and sell them. And we just don't have the time to do it. So yeah, I've got a bunch of project cars, 68 to like 78. You know, those are the most popular ones. Well, we've got C4s like that yellow convertible and others that could be fixed. And that's kind of been a transition for us. We still sell parts, but now a large part of our business is repair and restoration, that kind of thing. We stay booked about a month or two ahead, always. We've had people send us cars from Virginia, from Tennessee, from all over Florida. The red car out there, the guy who lives in Georgia, put it on a car trailer and brought it down here for us to work on it. So yeah, I mean, we treat our customers fairly. And
well, you also mentioned that you have two frames there. They're going to
France.
France.
Two frames for C3s that are going to France.
You export, you ship all over the country?
Yeah, we do. I'm not wild about overseas shipping. In fact, with those frames, I insisted the customer arrange the shipping. So he's arranged the shipping from Miami, and we're going to get it from here to Miami.
Okay.
But
you said you have that 77 out there right now that you're putting a new frame under.
yeah, we're going to pull the body off of it, take the engine and transmission and all the suspension off of the rusty frame, put it on the good frame, then put the body back on it. It's a pretty big job.
Yeah.
Pretty big job. Of the cars here for parts, the about 2/3 C4, 1/3 C3s, about 350 Corvettes. Yeah.
You've been in business for
18 years. 18 years here. There was a fellow about a mile up the road, he has passed since, that started Sunshine Corvettes when his brother started Mid-America Corvette. And Sunshine did kind of what we do on a smaller scale. And 18 years ago, I retired from the court system here, bought this land, bought his inventory, it's about 20% of what I've got here, and moved it down here, and that's how I started. So I had an advantage of having a pretty good amount of inventory to begin with.
Now, did you have experience with Corvettes before you bought that? I mean, what made you decide to go from the court system and retire and get into Corvettes?
Well, cars had always been my passion. That's not how I made a living. I'm the most educated car part salesman you'll run into today. My undergraduate degrees in accounting. I've got an MBA, of several international certifications, but my heart has always been cars. I mean, it's always been my passion. And I did all kinds of cars. I mean, all kinds of cars. I was a friend of Frank's. and a good customer of his. Yeager's his last name. And when he decided he wanted to slow down, I was getting ready to retire, and so I bought his business. I bought his inventory. I didn't buy his business. Bought his inventory. Moved it down here, and that's how I got started. And now I try to keep the blinders on. I try only to buy Corvettes and Corvette parts, and because prior to that, I did everything. I've had, I can't tell you how, tried to count them one time, cars that I bought for me, and it was like 45 or 50. I mean, a lot of other cars to buy and sell, but for me, so anyway, that's why I'm doing this.
And you buy parts.
Yes, I'll buy anything Corvette if the price is right.
Of course.
If I got 100 of them, then I'm not going to pay much for the 101st.
Yes, sir.
Why are you taking that off?
Oh, so I can clean it.
Oh,
All the grease and stuff up under there.
okay.
I was gonna take it off real quick
Okay.
for sure.
I am building a 69
A
for me
69.
right now. Here's the chassis. It's at my house.
Is that the car out there that you're building?
We're going to use some of the parts you see out there for the body,
Okay.
but that's the chassis, and it's pretty extreme. 500, over 500 cubic inch motor, and new 5-speed, and